Hi and welcome, I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Guys, welcome back. This is a Let's Build video. What are the Let's Builds about? With Let's Build videos, I take a model kit and I show you how to put it together. If there's any areas of concern, whether it be snipping it from the sprue or whether it be any sort of difficulty putting it together, I'll give you, you guys get a heads up already. If you have problems reading the instructions or, you suffer with dyslexia or anything like that, again, this is a visual aid to help you guys. Or if you're interested in a model kit or interested in a new army, and I happen to put a kit together from that army, you can actually then see how difficult those models are to put together or how easy they are, or, any various reasons. So for all my regulars here, guys, I would love, thank you very much. I'll see you in a second. So what am I building today? I am actually going to do something from my pile of shame. Now, usually, for everyone that's new, I do something from the Imperial magazine, and then I go to my pile of shame, take something from there, then back to the Imperial magazine. There was Indominus in there at some point, but Indominus is now finished, so it's just Imperial magazine, pile of shame. Last time it was Qatari Rangers from the Imperial magazine. This time it's for my pile of shame, and I'm going to put together Daemonettes. Okay, so you saw me do Seekers a few weeks ago. I actually have more Seekers to put together off camera. I think there's another 15 in total, so I have 20 altogether. But these are Daemonettes. These are Demons of Slaanesh. They're on foot. Now there's something I'm going to say with this first of all. They come on 25mm bases. That's what came in the kit. If you went and bought from GW, I understand at the moment they're on 25mm bases. Now I would imagine that's because they're meant to be really fast and everything else and all that sort of stuff. But don't be surprised when Demon Codex drops if these guys come out on 32mm bases, or if they do new sculpts. I don't think there'll be new sculpts this edition. I think next edition there'll be new sculpts for them, but if they come out on 32s and I've got them on 25s, it's not a big issue for me because I can cut the 32mm bases and just glue them straight on and sort it out, because all my demons, I'm actually going to do try this technical paint, Astro Granite on their bases. So again, if they do go on to 32s, it's not an issue because I can just move that over and just Astro Granite it. It's not a problem. So as always, tools we're going to need, because I've waffled on a little bit here. Mold line remover or scraper. Some people use a hobby knife or a surgical blade, like a scalpel blade. Either's fine. I just prefer this. Clippers, the most important tool that we're going to use. You can see mine have been put to good use. And I have some sanding sponge. Okay, you can get this from a hardware shop, I'd imagine. I think I got mine from a pound shop, to be honest with you. This is what it normally looks like. As you can see, the other ones are a little bit worn. Right, so first things first, what we always do, and it's plastic kit, so plastic glue. You can use super glue if you want, but it's just easier than plastic glue. First thing we're going to do is look at the kit, the sprue. Now, I will tell you guys, this is such an easy models to build. Okay, I'm not going to build all 10 of them on camera. I'm going to build standard, champion, or Lures, I think it's still called, and the musician, and one normal person, because it is pretty straightforward. Once you see I might not even build normal person, I might just build the command group for you. It's such an easy build. So as always, we look at the kit. There's all the heads. Okay. Very, very straightforward. There's the bodies. Okay, the legs go in with the bodies. And this little gap to give them the other leg. It's as simple as that. Some of them, like these guys, have tails on, which is actually fantastic as well. I think most of them, actually all of them have tails. Then we have the claw arms. Now this is one thing I absolutely love with this kit. The claw arms go on any body. any side. There's no difference between, oh, this goes on this arm, this is the left arm, this, no, it all goes on, doesn't matter. Now these heads here, okay, these are the Allurus heads. You see the difference, all big hair, mop of hair, and these guys have very little hair. These are the Allurus claws, or the sergeant, the champion of the unit, whatever you call it, they're the claws. See the difference between the two claws. So the champion of the unit, the Allurus, can be singled out really quickly and really easily. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to not even look at the instructions because it doesn't matter which way it goes. Snip, 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 one body part off. I'm going to take the leg off. The only thing with the legs, sorry, these legs this side go on with these bodies because they're all the same side. These legs go on the other side. Okay, so it gives you 2 legs. So I'm going to clean these down and then I'm going to come back to you. Right, I've already dry fitted this. I know it goes on. I already knew that from before. So I put a little bit of glue in there and the leg literally just slots in there like that. That's it. It's easy as that. Now, obviously, let's get in there. Nice and easy. I take the glue and I'm not squeezing the glue, I'm just rubbing whatever's left on the end of the needle along the join line, just to seal that up. Now, I sit there and leave it to dry now for 10-15 minutes, and then I'll glue that straight onto the base. So what happens then is there's no messing around. It's all glued to the base. So what I'm going to do, that's very simple. I'm going to click off a few more, clean them down, and glue them together like this, and come back to you then, guys. Right, as you can see, I've got a bit carried away and just started snipping away and cleaning and then gluing them. I glue them to the base, nice and easy. I don't know, when I got the bases out, they looked really small, and I was like, what the hell, they're not 25 mils. And I actually got 25 mils here already, and now are the same size. They just look very small. What I've also done now, so I've got 4, I cut 4, cleaned 4 and glued 4, some just to get carried away. I've got the heads all taken out, okay, ready to go. And that's going to be the Allurus. I've got one for the standard, one for the musician, okay, so I put it on camera so you can see them. Now with these heads, the hair is very annoying to clean, very, very annoying. You keep getting these little wispy bits at the end, okay. All I do is get my finger, and I get the sand and just go over the top. That's it. If there's any little bits that you miss, don't panic, because when you give them undercoat black, they'll disappear. I've also cut and cleaned the Allurus claws, which are going to be these rigid ones, because I have a good painting scheme going in my head. Musician arm, again, musician arm, there's the arm, it's perfect. The standard now, the standard comes in 2 parts. Yeah, so that little bit goes in there. Okay, so I'm going to sub-assembly that off camera in a minute. And then I'll come back and show you the heads and how the heads go. Right, so now for the heads. I'm going to take this one for the Allurus. Why not? See the top of the head there, where the neck is? Some glue in there. The head. It should just slot on there, like so. I'm going to go off camera and hold that together. Right, so you can see, nice and easy. I'm going to show you this first. I'm going to stick one arm on, the Allurus arm on her, yeah. And the rest of the arms are exactly the same. So first what I'm going to do is chuck a bit of glue on here. Take her. It literally just connects in there. This is a little bit fiddly because you have to hold it. So I'm gonna go off camera and do, but that's how it goes. Right, so there's all one arm, one side, nice and easy. The rest of them follow the same way as the one that the Loras I showed you. Now, one thing I'm going to admit to now, I switched to super glue to do the arms, just because they're a little bit fiddly. It's not so much they're fiddly; they're pretty straightforward. There's the bit that connects. Yeah, but trying to hold them is a pain in the backside with the plastic glue. Trying to rubbing it together and everything else. Super glue is like 20 seconds and it's done. But when you're doing them, okay, what you want to do is hold the model to the side and then glue the arm in like that. Don't try and glue it like that because it's a bit of a pain in the ass trying to hold that still. But if you turn them to the side and do it, it does quite a lot of work for you. So I'm going to crack on now and do the rest of the arms on the other sides of the models, and I'll come back to you then. Right guys, so it's as easy as that. Now I did switch to super glue for the arms because they are a little bit of a pain in the ass to keep trying to hold the plastic glue. It's the only thing with the arms as well. I say if you do switch to super glue there, just be careful, because when you have it to the side, sometimes super glue will try and run down and then try and stick to your fingers as you're trying to hold the model, and just be careful with that. I'm not going to put the rest of them together on camera. There's no need, because that's how simple they are. Yeah, I'll do the rest of them off camera with the seekers that I'm still doing. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, found it helpful in any way, please like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and my demon horde is growing. So I'm going to bring you down and show you some pretty pictures. But until next time guys, take it easy.